As sons and daughters of Ibadan, dignitaries from far and near came together to witness the coronation and presentation of staff of office to the 43rd Olubadan of Ibadan, His Imperial Majesty Oba Akinloye Olalere Owolabi Olakuleyin Ige Olakuleyin I. The arrival of Olubadan of Ibadan was with showers of blessings, as everybody was eager to catch a glimpse of the 43rd Olubadan in his full regalia before he was presented the staff of office by the State Governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde.
I present the staff of office ratifying the appointment of Akinloye Owolabi Olakuleyin as the 43rd Olubadan of Ibadan.
Among the high-profile personalities that graced the occasion were the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Tinubu, represented by the Minister of Power, Chief Bayo Adelabu, Southwest Governors, the Sultan of Sokoto, His Eminence Mohammed Saad Abubakar III, the Oni of Ife, His Imperial Majesty Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi. In his address, President Bola Tinubu, represented by the Minister of Power, Chief Bayo Adelabu, said that the ceremony heralded another epoch in the history of an ancient town, regarded as a traditional institution in Yoruba land, Nigeria, and beyond. He added that the celebration was not just ascension of Kabiyesi Olakuleyin to the throne, but the enduring tradition and resilience of the Ibadan monarchy. Delivering his speech, the host governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, said that the successful event has demonstrated that the people can be resilient, as he prayed for peace and long reign of the monarch. Speaking on behalf of Southwest Governors, Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State noted that the coronation of Oba Olakuleyin signified a new era and traditional institution stability in Ibadan land.
Right, therefore, that the process leading to the selection and emergence of this new 44th Olubadan Oba Owolabi Olakuleyin met with valuable input from the relevant approving authorities and the eminent Obu Gagbaja family in the Idubale area of Ibadan.
Delivering the welcome address, the Secretary to the State Government, SSG, Professor Adenike Adeyemo, acknowledged that beyond the coronation ceremony, the event was in honor of the rich Ibadan cultural legacy that has thrived for centuries. In his remarks, the State Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Matters, Mr. Ademola Ojo, acknowledged the unwavering support of Governor Seyi Makinde, saying that his vision and support have been instrumental in making historic coronation ceremony a reality. Earlier in his acceptance speech, the newly installed Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Owolabi Olakuleyin, who appreciated the support he received from the State Governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, the Olubadan Council, and other stakeholders, pledged that his reign will preserve, protect, and promote the age-long customs, traditions, and cultural heritage of Ibadan. Oba Olakuleyin will also assure that the palace will be committed to promoting peace and unity in Ibadan land, promised that indigents and non-indigents, public and private enterprises are guaranteed an enabling environment to thrive. The 43rd Olubadan of Ibadan land, His Imperial Majesty Oba Akinloye Olalere Owolabi Olakuleyin, was born on 5th July 1935 in Okubaja village within the proximity of Akaran in the present-day Onara local government area of Oyo State to Pa Ishola Okin Owolabi and Madam Adola Aweni. The family has its ancestral homestead within the ancient city of Ibadan at Itabale, Olugbode. Olalekan Sulaiman, BCOS News.
Meanwhile, today, the 12th day of July 2024, has become another historic day in the annals of the ancient city of Ibadan, as Oba Akinloye Owolabi Olakuleyin I ascended the throne as the 43rd Olubadan of Ibadan land. The colorful coronation ceremony and presentation of staff of office to the revered traditional ruler was a gathering of who is who from far and near. The coronation rites of the 43rd Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Akinloye Owolabi Olakuleyin I, commenced at the Oluwafobaje Laposinde family compound, Ojaba, Ibadan. The Otun Olubadan, Senator Rashid Ladoja, the Ekarun Olubadan, Chief Oba Adebayo Akonde, former CCI President Chief Bayo Ojiro, and two-term Minister Chief Onikepo Akonde received the new paramount ruler at the Laboside family compound.
In the meantime, the President General of the Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes, CCII, Chief Ajeni Ajewole, has commended the coronation of Dr. Akinloye Owolabi Olakuleyin as a new Olubadan of Ibadan land. He gave this remark while speaking on the 43rd coronation of Olubadan of Ibadan land on BCOS television current affairs breakfast program AM 120. Our reporter Olamide
discussion program on the 43rd coronation of Olubadan of Ibadan land. The President General of Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes, Chief Ajeni Ajewole, described Ibadan as a unique town with a unique chieftaincy institution which does not fight over anything, as there is a laid out hierarchy of things. Highlighting the criteria to become Olubadan, he stated that any free-born son of Ibadan can become Olubadan as long as he is of a good character, accepted by his family, made more.
And I want you to see that name, Olakuleyin. So at times name can have an effect on a person. As the President General of Central Council, there's no any problem. CCI is the mouthpiece of Ibadan land. Our fathers allow us to play a prominent role in the culture, economy, and social activities of Ibadan. What CCI is not for is political. The thing CCI holds is the institution of Olubadan, the protection of the stool of Olubadan. So our role cannot be wishy-washy.
Also addressing concerns over the diminution role of traditional rulers on the program, our historian Professor Rashid Olaniyi highlighted how the Constitution has stated the subordination of traditional rulers to local governments. He advocated for the restoration of the House of Chiefs to enable traditional rulers to function effectively and contribute to the development of the state.
That is a historical conflict, kind of, because, traditional rulers, they are the link between the past and the present. They are the representative of their ancestors. So there will be historical justifications for superiority, between, for example, Alaafin of Oyo and other traditional rulers in Oyo State, Oni of Ife and other traditional rulers in Osun. They have a way of resolving the issues among themselves because they are the custodians of history. Nowadays, many of them are highly educated, but the issue of modernity, that means maybe smaller kingdom now has a traditional ruler who is very worthy, who could solve problems among his people, who is well respected, well connected. So it becomes a problem.
The draw, one that supporting particular politicians, jeopardizes the security of the throne, making neutrality essential for traditional rulers. Olamide Owolabi, BCOS News.
City through their lofty contributions. Our former President General of the Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes, Chief Bayo Ojiro, stated this at the Ibadan Foundation 2024 annual lecture. BCOS reporter Olamide Shola completes the story.
The Ibadan Foundation 2024 annual lecture with a theme, Ibadan, time to score a golden goal, visioning for their land, had in attendance prominent sons and daughters of Ibadan land. Among eminent persons that graced the event was former Nigerian ambassador to Pakistan, Major General Asimiyu Adebayo retired, former secretaries to the state government, Chief Diti Ladapo and Alhaji Akin Olajide, former head of service in the state, Alhaji Tai. The lecture delivered by former President General of the Central Indigenes, Chief Bayo Yero, examined what Ibadan is today and those factors that have shaped its destiny. The guest lecturer also critically examined the challenges facing indigenes to make Ibadan greater and score golden goals.
Shielding our children from their roots. This has serious future consequences for our pride as Ibadan people.
Chief Oyero also recommended that Olubadan and the Olubadan Advisory Council should initiate reforms that will be endorsed by the people. The president, Ibadan Foundation, Alhaji Tajuddin Afunleyin, said the annual lecture was part of the association's commitment towards contributing to the advancement of Ibadan land.
Deeply appreciate the flinching support of our Grand Patron and Royal Father of the Day, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Olakuleyi. We congratulate His Majesty for his enthronement at the 43rd Olubadan of Ibadan. May your Majesty's reign be long, peaceful, and prosperous.
The chairman of the occasion, Chief Onola Ajibola, in his address, urged members of the Ibadan Foundation to remain committed in their aimed at bringing much-needed development to the ancient city. Some indigenes of Ibadan land also aligned with issues raised by the guest lecturer, Chief Bayo Oyero, especially on the development of Ibadan land.
We are developing now because we have a governor who is personally interested in the development of Ibadan land.
So what to do, things for us to do to improve on the status of Ibadan.
Ibadan Foundation is one of the associations under the Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes and is open to any Ibadan indigene who has the twin attributes of patriotism and philosophy and is ready to make sacrifices for the well-being of underprivileged compatriots. Olamiposi Ishola, BCOS News.
Away from that, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has sold about $122.67 million to 46 authorized dealers in its determination to promote stability and reduce market volatility in the foreign exchange market. A statement signed by the bank's director in charge of financial market, Dr. Omolara Duke, disclosed that of the total sale, $67,500 million was sold to 27 dealers, while the sum of $2.5 million was bought from one authorized dealer on July 10, 2024. The Apex Bank urged all authorized dealers to ensure that foreign exchange purchases from the CBN are used exclusively for trade-backed transactions, which should be reported within 72 hours. While reiterating that the CBN supplies foreign exchange to the foreign exchange market to improve liquidity through FX spot sales to authorized dealers using two-way quote. It assured that the bank will continue to ensure stability in the FX market. The CBN had said its plans to double the diaspora's remittance inflow this year through a steady flow of foreign exchange into the country.
Justice K. Dagat of the Federal High Court sitting in Maiduguri, Borno State, has convicted and sentenced 3 illegal bureau de change operators to 1 year imprisonment each. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, disclosed this in a statement on its X handle today. The statement revealed that the defendants, Buba Hamadu Aliyu, Muhammad Mustafa, and Muhammad Zarami, were arranged by the Maiduguri Zonal Directorate of the EFCC. The defendants were said to have pleaded guilty to the charges when they were read to them. Justice Dagat thereafter convicted and sentenced the defendants to 1 year imprisonment with an option of 100,000 naira each.
This broadcast of Newscope comes to you from the Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State, Ibadan. President Bola Tinubu has named the National Art Theatre in Igomu, Lagos, after Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka. Tinubu announced this in a tribute he wrote to celebrate Soyinka in commemoration of his 90th birthday. Tinubu expressed his delight to join admirers around the world in celebrating Soyinka, adding that July 13 would be the climax of the series of global literary achievement, but also his unwavering dedication to the values of human dignity and justice. According to the president, Soyinka is one Nigerian whose influence transcends the Nigerian space and who inspires people around the world, explaining that since his youth, he has been a vocal critic of oppression and injustice wherever it exists, from apartheid in South Africa to racism in the United States.
The Nigerian Customs Service Anti-Bunkering Unit said it intercepted 13,750 litres of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, in Ogun State. The coordinator of the NCA's Anti-Bunkering Unit, Uzeni Ejibunu, who disclosed this while addressing journalists in Ikeja today, said that the consignments were intercepted in different parts of Ogun State. Ejibunu added that the duty paid value of the seized petrol was 13.2 million naira, stressing that the contraband was intercepted within 3 days. He stated that the successes recorded were a clear manifestation of the determination and resilience of the officers to achieve the goals set before them.
This is to inform our teeming and highly esteemed viewers that BCOS television is currently off air on GoTV. This, according to the GoTV company, is due to the ongoing last phase of core infrastructure relocated to ongoing coastal road construction. The situation affects some other TV stations as well. BCOS TV apologizes sincerely to its teeming viewers over the development. It is hoped that our GoTV transmission will be fully restored by Sunday, the 15th of July 2024.
On the foreign scene, our two-story building in Plateau State has collapsed, leaving many students and teachers trapped, with many of them fear dead. It was learned that the school Saint Academy, located at the Busa Buji community in Jos, not local government area of the state, collapsed this morning around 8:30 a.m. when many of the students and teachers were already in classes. The news of the collapsed building jolted the community as distraught residents and parents who had their words in the school were said to have rushed to the institution to ascertain their fate. When newsmen visited the school compound, many of the residents were since wailing while security men and emergency workers were busy trying to pull survivors from the rumble.
And on the foreign scene, Russian forces have lost more than 70,000 soldiers in their war against Ukraine in the past 2 months, according to figures from the British Ministry of Defense, citing intelligence sources. In May, the daily rate of soldiers have been killed and wounded were on the average of 1,262, the ministry wrote in a post on social media platform X. Russia's casualty rate will likely continue to average over 1,000 a day over the next 2 months, as Russia continues to try to overmatch Ukrainian positions. Also, Russia has opened a new front in the Kharkiv region and maintained the same rate of attack on the other front. Meanwhile, Ukraine has been defending itself against a Russian invasion since February 2022. Since then, the British Ministry of Defense has regularly published information on the course of the war. Britain is a strong supporter of Ukraine's defense. Moscow accuses London of disinformation.
To end this edition of Newscope, here again are the main points. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Tinubu, has expressed confidence that the newly installed 43rd Oluyolefm of Ibadan land, Oba Owolabi Olakuleyin, will continue to uphold the tradition and values that have made Ibadan a symbol of resilience and progress, as Governor Makinde presented staff of office to the new Oluyolefm.
The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has sold about $122.67 million to 46 authorized dealers in its determination to promote stability and reduce market volatility in the foreign exchange market.
Our two-story school building in Plateau State has collapsed, leaving many students and teachers trapped, with many of them feared dead.
And on the foreign scene, we're told Russian forces have lost more than 70,000 soldiers in their war against Ukraine in the past 2 months.
That's all from Newscope Desk for now. It was packaged by Bode Akinjola and delivered by
Belumi Asende. Good evening.
And I am Adebola Moibe. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to tune in for the Yoruba version at 8 p.m. Good evening.